You're listening to I-95, Bangor's classic rock station with Jay, Stu, and Corey in the morning. Jay, Stu, and Corey rock.
I-95, Bangor's classic rock station. Jay, Stu, and Corey here this morning. You know what? Actually, it's nice out. You know, usually I'm like, oh, look at the dump outside where Mother Nature decided to take crap all over Bangor. But no, today it's not the case. It's not so bad.
Hey, Saturday. We thought Saturday was going to be a wash. It looked like it was going to rain and be kind of crappy. And then Saturday ended up being gorgeous. It was sun's out, guns out in Bangor. I don't know if you came into town at all. But it was funny because I looked down at my thermometer on the car because I was driving and running errands and stuff. And it was 53 degrees, and I saw 15 tank tops.
Nice.
You know, like a block radius. Like, welcome to Maine. It's 53. It's not even like 55.
Yeah, but it's 53 Maine degrees. You know,
It's
so
true.
that's like 65 everywhere else.
Tank tops, though. I was like, well, I mean, I get the shorts thing, but wow.
No,
Yeah.
dudes love to get those.
No, it wasn't his dudes.
Oh, yeah?
It's chicks, too. Yeah, joggers. Like spaghetti strap tank tops. I'm
God
like,
love 'em.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
You know, thank you. Thank you. That was like a public service announcement for dudes, pretty much. It's like, by the way, it's lovely ladies jogging in less clothing weather.
It's boobs degrees outside right now. That's what you're saying, yeah.
Well, you can say that. If I do, it's offensive, and we don't want to get into that stuff.
It's not less offensive when I do, just because I have them, kind of. But yeah, it was a wicked warm-ish kind of weekend, and I was really surprised by Saturday. I was delightfully surprised by Saturday.
Yeah, I have no complaints. And actually, I was even looking ahead on the app on my phone, and the next several days look okay. You know,
I'm okay
quite
with
possibly through the end of the week, which would be, oh my God, how nice would that be to just sort of dry everything out a little bit, you know?
Well, I was looking at the water level, too, because I went down around like where the Kenduskeag is going to run. Just curious, because it's been, I don't know if you've noticed it, but it's moving. It's moving right along right now, the water. So, and then, of course, the Kenduskeag is next weekend. Yeah. And I wonder how that's going to change between now and Saturday when they run it.
I bet you it'll stay fairly high because we've had a lot of moisture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's not going to just go away. It'll go down quite a bit, I'm sure. You know, like there's all sorts of little streams and tributaries around where I live, and they're all at they're raging. So, you know, even if it all just settles back down to quote unquote normal, it's still going to be, you know, pretty solid. Not like the Kenduskeag in August when you can walk across, walk across and not even get your feet wet. You know,
it's going to be a fast race this year, I think, because of the water level. So it'll be interesting to watch. And it's still cold. And my brother Pat turns 40 on the 20th, on the day of the running, and he's always done it. I think we've talked about it before. Last time I worked for Channel 5, when they cut to him, they're like, look, Throckmorton was like, look, Corey, it's your brother. And he was like throwing up in the river because he had just fallen in at 6 Mile Falls. So I'm excited to see what happens. I'll be watching the race for sure.
Yeah, won't be many tank tops that day. At least not in the boats.
No, not sun's out, guns out again.
We'll see.
God, that was beautiful.
All right. Well, we got a morning music matchup. I know you were just talking about it a minute ago. We got Deep Purple versus Blackfoot today.
Yes, we're gonna rock it out either way this morning. We can't lose.
Yeah, we got it going on. So check the battle out at the I-95 Facebook page. Get your votes in here 991-9713. Or the Facebook page or the app, any of the places, and we'll get it going today. I-95. I-95, Bangor's classic rock station at 95.7 FM. Jay, Stu, and Corey here. Morning music matchup is raging over at the I-95 Facebook page.
There's a lot of votes there. It's not so much raging as it in, Train is blackfooting all over Deep Purple. I feel like maybe I've seen 2 for Deep Purple. The rest just want a hardcore rock today.
Well, Deep Purple is not known for their sick harmonica train sounds.
That's too bad.
They're just known for classical shred guitar, which actually the guitar solo in Highway Star is pretty epic, but that's beside the point. So's the solo in Train. But
if we lose, we win today.
I wish that applied to so many other facets of my life.
Right, I know. I'm with you.
But yeah, it's funny. We went out this weekend to deal with camp a bit and start to unlock the mess that's out there because, these windstorms all over the place. Like, I think
how many trees were down?
Oh my God, it looks like a nuclear test site out there.
Really?
No joke. Trees down everywhere. There's used to be this sort of patch of trees between us and the people on the far side headed toward the quieter part of the lake. And it's gone.
The whole patch?
It's pretty much like there were a handful, probably 4 or 5 of, probably 80 to 100 foot pines that all are just laying down, took all the birch trees with them. Like everything is just folded under these giant pine trees that all fell over. Like the likes of which, like, it's just going to stay that way. That's how it is now, because we can't process that. No way. It would cost thousands and thousands of dollars to clear that out in an area that nobody uses. So who cares?
Now you have a lovely natural fence.
Well, yeah, but we used to have a lovely natural wooded fence where you couldn't see anybody.
Now it's just going the other direction. That's all.
Yeah. But then, all the stuff, trees down all over the property that it's going to be a while. The dock looks like it's shot. That thing just blew apart. So it's just like, ooh, okay. Camp's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting this year. Yeah.
It's a working year. It's not a fun go out to camp and relax year.
Except I don't want to work. I want to hire somebody to do it, but I don't want to spend the money. I'm that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll grab the chainsaw and then I look at it and I'm like, I could just literally write a check. Why? The only work I want to do is to go J-A-N, like on the bottom of the check for tree work. Like that's it. That's all I want to do. Here's my card. Make it go away. Nope.
If I knew how to use a chainsaw, I'd come out there and do that because I love that. When my neighbors have the trees taken down, often around, they'll just basically roll the logs into the yard, and that's how I heat the house a lot of the time. So it's too bad. It's too bad that all happened out there because it's a beautiful place. But I think that's going to be yes, I agree. I think that's going to be a lot of what camp owners and property owners have been dealing with it since the storms have started, like back in December. But I bet you a lot of people are going to get out to camp this year and be like, "What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh."
Now, on the other side of that, it seemed like everything fell around it. You know what I mean?
Because you just had all of that work done to that camp.
Yeah, so it's just like, I'm like thanking my lucky stars because, it's just destruction everywhere around it. And it's still just sitting there like, bling.
Nice.
So, there's that.
There
So there's things to be thankful for.
way.
I just don't like hard work like that. I don't want to sweat.
I know.
I don't want to be gross. I don't want to be sticky with pitch. I don't like that stuff,
Okay.
But I'm gonna be.
You live in Maine.
Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap up this matchup. That's what we got to do.
Let's do that. You can vote right now, 991-9713. You can hit us up on our Facebook page. Our app is open and ready to go. In fact, I went over there and we had a little hello from Florida. Joyce, Brian, Amanda, and Daisy brought us on vacation to Florida today. So good morning to you guys. Thanks for listening. We appreciate that. So.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you know what to do. Let's wrap up the matchup. We'll see who the winner is when we come back. I-95. I-95. Jay Stu and Corey on Bangor's classic rock station. Blackfoot taking the top spot today. So see you later, Deep Purple.
Yeah. Going on to Friday. Tomorrow will be another good one. Bright and early at 6 a.m. So tune in for that. It's we just did a whole bunch of deep diving into Patriot Day. That's what today is.
Yeah, it is. But I maintain the stupidest part is kids get gypped. It's like
yes,
they go right out of their way to say, oh, and schools will be closed. Well, it's like damn right they're closed. It's vacation.
Vacation.
Like
yep.
That's like a holiday on
in February.
Yeah, or a holiday on a Saturday. Like go to heck.
Yep. So we found out today that federal buildings will be open. Because it's not a federal holiday.
Right.
And it's more than just Maine that celebrates. It's Maine, Massachusetts, I think, was Wisconsin? It's one of the...
Something like that.
One of the other, yeah.
One of the cheese states.
Yep. So handful of states celebrate that. The Boston Marathon takes place on over in Boston, it's called Patriots Day.
Oh, that's right, because Maine is the only state that calls it Patriot Day, not Patriots Day.
Yep.
That's so...
Not to
Why
be
are we going to be
confused
like
with-
that?
Well, because I think some people, since 9/11, is also known as Patriots Day, in a way. To maybe not confuse it, I don't know. But the main thing is that the bank will be open. Target and Walmart apparently will be open. But the libraries and the schools, not so much.
Yeah.
So there you go.
The big thing is post office, because today is
And
also
tax
tax
day.
day, right? So you
Yes,
gotta,
yes. Post
gotta
office
get that
is open
stuff in.
today because it's a federal building. Yep.
Although there's a ton of counties, like some of the counties down east and our coastal counties that were deeply affected by all the storms that we've had at the latter part of 2023 and into this year.
Sure. We're just talking about your camp being devastated by that. Sure.
Those counties, because of some sort of emergency clause, are automatically you're automatically extended till July 15th. We actually have something about it up at i95rocks.com.
I have not clicked on it yet, but I saw that and it caught my attention because somebody said to me while I was trying to freak out and get all my stuff together for my tax guy, they're like, "Well, you should get an extension because like everybody in Maine got an extension." And I was like, "I have not heard
not
that."
everybody in Maine.
Yeah,
Like
so
the places like us. You know what I mean? Like we were certainly affected, but not as deeply as some areas. So
we didn't have major roads wash out on us.
yeah. I mean, anybody can file for an extension. You just have to pay for it usually when you do. So I think this just gives those people some automatic leeway to get their stuff together and get it going. So tax day.
So get your stuff together and get it going. And if you're not one of those coastal towns, well, today's the day, my friend. And you can't just because it's Patriot Day doesn't mean that you can skip out because the post office is open. So
No. I remember when I was like 18 years old, sitting down at the bagel shop with my 1040 EZ form, like filling it all out so I could get my like $50 back. I was all stoked. Those were the days.
I'm so glad that Keith takes care of him this year and every year from now on because I can't math well. So
yeah. Well, it's like we were
you're an
talking about
accountant.
last hour. That's one of those things I just have to throw money at. You know what I mean? Because I don't even want to get in that mess.
Nope.
So, All right. Well, when we come back next hour, we've got Judas Priest tickets up for grabs.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to figure out how we're going to give those away. I've got some ideas, but I want to go because before we did, is it a Judas Priest song or is it a boat? So we'll decide if we're going to do that this week or if we're going to move on to something else. But there's going to be some trick to it, whether you like it or not. But we make them easy, so it's not too bad. So next hour, Judas Priest tickets up for grabs right here. I-95, Bangor's classic rock station, 95.7 FM. People want to win Judas Priest tickets because the phone has already been ringing. It's ringing right now. So they don't even know what they have to do yet. That's the trick.
The alphabet backwards.
Oh, man.
I'd suck at that. That'd be way too hard for me.
I could.
Z, I'm done.
Yeah. I'd be like, ZYX. W.
Yep. You got further than I did.
Yeah, that's as far as I could go.
We're not going to make you do that, though. We're
No.
going to make you do something wicked easy.
Well,
in honor of, what did you call it, 420 week?
I happened to look at the calendar and I was like, oh, this weekend is 420, dude. And I know we've done this before. So I was like, wouldn't this be perfect if we did another week of Weed or Steed?
Yeah, it would.
So the deal is, when you call, you're going to have to tell us. We're going to give you a name. And is it the name of a weed strain or is it the name of a Kentucky Derby winner? So that is the challenge. So you're either going to out yourself as a stoner or you're going to blow everybody's mind with your gambling skills. So that's your choice.
Is it a pot strain or a horse name? That's what we want to know.
Yep. So 991-9713. Give us a buzz and get ready to play some Weed or Steed and you will win Judas Priest tickets right here on I-95. I-95.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Bear with me. I'm on the Bluetooth. So.
Well, that's it. You're fired. We're done. We're gonna take someone else's call. Who I got on the phone?
This is Bob.
Bob, are you ready to play some Weed or Steed this morning to win yourself some Judas Priest tickets?
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right, why not? So here's the deal. I'm going to give you the name. You're going to tell me which one it is. Is it Weed or is it Steed? And depending on how that goes, you're going to win. So here we go. The name is Sunday Silence. Is that a weed strain or a Kentucky Derby winner?
Did you say Sunday Silence?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to say Kentucky Derby winner.
Yes. Well, there you go. Bob wins some Judas Priest tickets.
Nice. That's just 9 days away,
Yeah, that's not far at all.
that concert. And he
You've,
said he's been a fan for 30 years.
That's pretty.
So,
So have I, which is maybe longer. Oh, God. I don't need to feel that old this early. Oh, God.
Sorry.
But you can also go over to the app. You can just head right over there, and you can just, there's a little thing up there, and you can just, you get another shot. And at the end of the week, we'll pick somebody from that list to go to the show. So that's how we'll handle that. So you've got plenty of chances.
It's a second chance. Who doesn't love second chance?
Exactly. And speaking of the app, 1 hour from now will be your first Assault the Vault code. So we'll have to get that going as well.
And while you're over there, by the way, don't forget, we also have those tickets to the Smashing Pumpkins. So you've got a couple of different things you could win over there. Just get your name over there.
Not having the app is stupid is really what it works out to. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying not having it is there's so many opportunities to win stuff, with WinCash, with tickets. Mm-hmm. There's all these things. Plus, this is how we also get the announcement out to you right when it happens, because it's no mistake that those alerts come out at 10 a.m. Because if we announce it before that, like Men in Black come out of the sky and we get arrested and go to jail.
Yeah.
But right at, when we're allowed to put those out, we make sure that the second everybody else does. So just another great reason.
Radio jail? We already sit pretty much in padded rooms all day long anyway, so it's not like it's too different for us.
Yeah. Isn't this radio jail?
It's just as bad. Isn't radio jail? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Anyway, but that is coming at you 1 hour from now. It'll be time to assault the vault. So stay with us all morning on I-95. I-95, Bangor's classic rock station at 95.7 FM. It's Jay, Stu, and Corey here. What a day so far. We gave away Judas Priest tickets. We had our morning music matchup. Mm-hmm. Oh, what a day.
Do you want me to blow your mind even more? Because we've got a code coming up in about an hour or so. Little less than that.
But yeah.
But we were just discussing one of our childhood. Well, it was one of mine. I don't know if it was one of yours. The favorite childhood movies, Goonies.
Right.
Guess what I learned over the weekend?
Well, I mean, you might as well just say it because it's that, or I just give away what you're going to say anyway. So either I give it up or you enjoy it.
So Penobscot Theater, they're celebrating their 50th year of existence this year, 50 seasons that they've had. And one of the things that they're doing kind of to celebrate this is some neat events. They've got a play in production over there right now, Mr. Burns, which I think you would like because it's kind of Simpson-y.
Oh, I've read about it. I'm interested. Yeah. We'll see if I get there, but it piqued my interest for sure.
But aside from that, on May 1st, I saw this over the weekend and I was like, oh, I'm going. They are going to show on the big screen. They're going to convert the Bangor Opera House back to a movie theater, and they're going to show on the big screen The Goonies.
Nice.
The Goonies. Like, you're going to be able to... I've only ever seen it on the big screen in my backyard when I had, like, the outdoor movies, and it's not as fun because you're swatting mosquitoes away.
Right,
and it's a little different. Like, I am so excited about the idea of sitting in a room full of other Goonies fans, watching it on the big screen with my kids.
What's funny is I grew up, I'm just the right age that I saw so many iconic movies at the Bangor Opera House when it used to show movies when I was a kid. Like I saw Star Wars there. I saw Return of the Jedi there. I saw Ghostbusters there. Karate Kid. Like all those movies I saw at the Bangor Opera House. So, or cool. What is now the Penobscot Theater. So
right. Well, you could go back and check it out again. They're going to change things up a little bit. And on May 1st, which is a Wednesday, they're going to start it at 6:30. You're going to be able to go and check it out on the big screen. It's part of their Pay As You Wish program, which they do sometimes. And it's going to be one of those things where you can pay, what you wish to go and check it out. But what a cool memory in the making. I hope they do that with some other, like we were just talking about it, like nostalgic 80s movies that would... I was a little too young to see it on the big screen. So I missed out on that, but I am so excited about the idea of going back, seeing it, and like bringing my kids to see it on the big screen too. So very exciting.
There you go. What's that?
I said, can you tell I'm excited?
Just a little.
Showing?
I mean,
yeah, just a little bit.
Just a smidge.
It's the Goonies, man. In the middle of that movie, in a theater full of people, "Hey, you guys" is going to come out. Everyone's going to say it at the same time. You know that's going to happen.
It'll be hilarious.
I'm excited about that. Yeah, I love it.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you. How's that?
I know. Well, I don't believe
you don't believe it. It's like you've known me all my life.
I know, but I will have something up on our website soon at i95rocks.com and the app. I'm working on that just so that you can kind of bookmark that and mark the date and go there and join me. I'll be there.
Nice. Check that out when it pops right over there at the website and the app.